Mine, oh mine. I'm super excited and I'm elated. That is because I have with me here the beautiful, amazing superstar Sandra B. Gosh, you're so beautiful.
Thank
I can
you.
really tell that Chukoma, the good Lord, is doing good things in your life. Because I
Yeah.
mean, you can't be looking this beautiful and come on. You're so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you very
Wow, and
much.
you have such a beautiful smile.
Thank you so much. It's the Lord's doing.
Oh, amazing, amazing. It has to be, it has to be. So, this person I'm introducing right here today,
Mm,
she's the crooner of the latest jam, the latest gospel music, Chukoma.
yeah.
Chukoma, the trending song. I mean, if you've not watched it, I don't know. I don't know what else you're doing or what else you're
Mm,
watching. So, I was opportune to be part of this beautiful journey and part of the beautiful song.
yeah.
And honestly, I was so blessed.
Mm.
I was so blessed. It was so inspiring. I mean, it was so inspiring. So, I would love to ask, how come? Like, how did you get into music?
Well, okay. First of all, I still want to appreciate God
Mm,
for the beautiful song and for the talent. Um, when I say I just got into music, no, I think it's something inborn. It's
mm,
inborn. I remember at my very young age, I started singing. Yeah, as a child, I started singing. So it's just inborn. Yeah, it's been there.
oh my God, I want to see when. At this point, I want to say, God, am I a movie? See? Because why did I have an inborn gift such as singing?
But no,
Anyway.
but everyone has a natural gift from God.
Mm,
So you have yours, I have mine.
mm. So, at what age did you discover that you could sing?
ah, at 5, I
As little as
as
five.
little, yeah, I
Wow.
remember then I'll always stand in front of the mirror,
Mm.
pick a
Make
remote.
something, eh?
Yeah, I would just stand and be
Yeah.
singing. I've always
Oh.
loved music. I've always loved
Mm.
to sing.
Mm.
And I remember as a child, I would always tell myself, one day I'm gonna handle a mic. I keep telling
Mm.
myself that I'm going to
Wow.
handle a mic
Mm.
one day. So it's just there.
Wow, such a determination as a child. Wow, wow. I know that every artist does have a sound, like an area that they measure in.
Yeah.
So I know that when God gives you this kind of talent and ability, He puts you in a place where you can fit in so well. So what's your sound like?
Okay, so I do both worship and praise, but
Mm,
I think I major more in worship.
mm,
Yeah, I major more in worship.
mm. So I know that every artist does have their strengths, like their unique areas. Do you
Mm.
understand? So I feel like it's an industry where you don't need to compete. If you're good
Yeah.
at worship, you do worship. If you're good in praise, you're good in praise. And then
Mm-hmm.
for some others, they can combine their worship and praise together and they do it perfectly.
Yeah.
So what do you advise about artists staying in their lane of strength? Because you know that you're good in worship, but then every time you're going to do praise and you know that you
Mm.
don't do it so well. So how would you advise an artist to stay in their lane?
Okay. I think first of all you have to discover who you are.
Hmm.
You have to know your strength.
Hmm.
You have to love your strength. You have
Hmm.
to love you so you can measure
Hmm.
in your strength. So there is one thing about me, I don't compete.
Hmm.
Yeah. I know I'm good with worship. I I know I'm not good with very energetic praise. I
Hmm.
do more of, even if I'm doing praise,
Hmm. More
I
mouth
yeah, I do more
praise.
of mouth praise,
Hmm.
So I know I'm not good with energetic. Why do I have to compete with
Hmm.
someone that is good in
Yes.
energetic praise? I flow more when I'm doing mild praise,
Hmm.
mild worship. So I maintain that.
Hmm.
The only thing I do is to improve myself.
Hmm.
That's the only thing.
Hmm.
So our advice, know your strength,
Hmm.
know what you can do.
Hmm.
Love that strength you have. Love the you. The only thing you need to do is to improve. Improve. Don't try to compete with anybody.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
because
I love the part where you said, find your strength and love it. Cause no, that's really amazing. Because if you're going to be useful to do what God wants you to do,
yeah,
you have to find it, that
yeah,
strength in you, and you have to love it.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's such an amazing
yeah.
point.
There is no room for competition in ministry in
Yeah.
gospel music.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't compete with anybody. Just discover you and ask God for strength. Ask God to help you to develop that personality. Everybody has their own personality. Everybody has their own strength. Discover where you're good in and improve yourself on that. Don't try to be like that person because you see that person is energetic praise. You feel that you can come and do it. No.
Or you feel like it's a trend.
Yes, you feel like it's a trend and you just want to train. No, no. I can't say okay, for instance now, look at Mercy Chinwo, look at Judy K. If you look at Mercy Chinwo, she's very energetic in praise. Look at Judy K, she's not all that energetic, but they know their strength, they know, that's it.
Very nice. So you recently dropped a new jam. I must say, it's such an amazing, beautiful piece of work that you put out there.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
really so proud of you. I'm so proud of the effort and the work. You did so much in, putting up that song. So I actually want to know what's the story behind that song. Because with the energy, everything that comes with the song and is in the song, definitely you must have gotten a storyline. So what is it? What's that thing that God?
Okay, the story behind Chupoma is just a story of grace to grace. Yeah. Okay, this actually I got the inspiration of that song back then in school. I was doing some cleaning and the song just dropped. Yes, I remember very well. It just dropped. So as the song dropped, as I was singing, I was just reflecting on how God has really been faithful to me and my sister. In fact, my family as a whole. The story might not be very bad or very critical, but I tell you, I had my own fair share, you know. But in everything, I still give God praise. I remember when I was in school, lots of things happened, you know. So the story is just a story of grace to grace. That's all I can say. It's a story of grace to grace.
So as far back as when you were in school, that thoughtfulness of gratitude was instilled in you. That must have been an amazing piece and journey.
Yeah. I went through some emotional stuff when I was in school, and you know, people that knows me will know where I'm coming from. Yeah, people that knows my story, they are the ones that can tell what I mean from grass to grace when I tell my story. So that's it.
So by putting up that song, you're telling everyone out there to be grateful to God.
Yeah, so
Regardless.
of anything, you just have to keep being grateful. You just have to have that heart of gratitude, because if you think, okay, I know some people will be like, anyway, the song actually is to encourage someone out there to not lose hope on God, to keep trusting God, to keep thanking Him, to keep, because you might say, I don't have a car, I don't have a husband, I'm not married, why should I thank God? God has not given me this. What about the life you have? What about the air you breathe? If you think it's not worth it, go to the hospital and ask those that are placed on oxygen. Yes. What about the fact that you can eat? What about the fact that you can walk? See, as long as there is life, there is hope. So I don't see any reason why you should not be grateful. Because if not, ask those in the mortuary, or ask people that are dead. Some of them will be wishing, I wish I'm still alive. Ask them in the grave, they'll be wishing, I wish I'm still alive, I would have accomplished this. But you're still alive. So you have every privilege to accomplish whatever you need to. So I don't see any reason why you should be ungrateful to God though. For me, God is very faithful. He is true to his word. You know. Me, I don't have it all, but I still thank God for that I'm alive. I still thank God though that I can breathe. No accident. Ah, it's enough reason to thank God. So in everything, let's just keep giving God praise. The more you praise him, the more he does more for you. You don't know what God has in store for you. You don't know what the plan God has for you. He said his plan for us is of good, not of evil. So we don't know the plans he has for you. So you saying you don't want and some people I hear some people say, I've given up on God because God do you know, no. If you think your story is the worst story, ask the next person close to you, then you will have reason to thank God. So I don't see any reason why anybody on this planet Earth will say, I will not want to worship God, I will not want to thank him. God is not worth giving. No, he's worth it. Because maybe he has not given you that thing you want at the moment because it's not yet time. Maybe you have not gotten what you want at the moment. If you think God is being unfair to you, why not even check your life? Check your lifestyle. Someone like me now, if something is not really going the way I want, I check myself. I know maybe I've gone wrong somewhere. So everything is not. You don't have to blame God on everything. Don't blame God. You don't blame God on anything. He's too faithful. So keep praising him, keep thanking him, and he will keep doing more for you. Even if it looks like the devil is trying to mess everything up, just keep thanking God. He can never be unfaithful. He's always faithful. So
Alright, so I mean that's such a beautiful piece and a beautiful story to encourage someone, to give them hope as well as advising them to be grateful. To always be grateful to God. When was the first time that you wrote a song?
I started writing song right from secondary school.
Wow.
I have some songs that I wrote back then in school. Like back then in my secondary school. So I started writing. It's not something I started writing today. I started writing songs. It just drops. Like I said, I don't sit down to say I want to start composing. It just comes like that. It just drops. So I started writing songs right from secondary school. So some of the songs I have written down is been a long time ago. But I started with Chukoma first. Others.
So we'll have others coming up. Alright, you heard her. So you have to, I mean, listen to Chukoma first and then you wait for others to come.
Yeah, gradually.
Yeah, gradually. Yeah, it's good. So, do you have a mentor? I mean, somebody who, like a spiritual cover over you, who watches over you and also guides you? And then, why is it important that as an artist, you need to have a spiritual leadership, somebody who can encourage you to do what God wants you to do?
Okay. Thank you. So I have a mentor. My pastor is my mentor. He's my spiritual covering. My pastor. Then also my mom. Yeah, my mom is my mentor too. Yes, because she's one person that guides me right. Yes, if I'm getting it wrong, my mom will tell me, "No, my daughter, you're not doing this. Whatever. Come out from there. You're not going the right path."
Yeah.
So my mom is my mentor too. She will use one hand to spank me,
Yeah,
use the other hand to
you in
you know.
love.
So she is, in fact, aside my pastor, my mom is my mentor. Yeah.
So why is it important that as an artist you need to have this kind of people around you?
As an artist, you need a mentor, yes, because you can't do it all on your own. You need a spiritual covering. If there is no spiritual covering over you, you're as good as useless. That's
Mm.
the truth. So, like, you need someone to tell you this is what God is saying, this is the way you should go. You need someone you can talk to. You need someone you can, when you feel you're getting it all wrong, when you feel or when you're confused about something, you need someone that has a covering over you to guide you. That's the best thing you can have. So you need someone that will guide you, that will direct you. You can't be superhero all by yourself. You are not. You can't be all perfect. You can't be I know it all. So sorry, excuse me. So as um a gospel artist, you need a covering. If not for anything, a covering that prays for you. That prayer is very important. If you think it's by your voice, it's a lie. If you think it's by I can sing, it's a big lie. You can sing, you can have talent. See, gospel music or gospel songs, you don't do I too know. Even if you know, you still need prayers. You still need someone to guide you. You know.
You still need somebody who will see afar before you and
Yes.
call you back.
See, my mom will always say something to me. She will always tell me something. She'll tell me, my daughter, if you're that kind of person that nobody can correct you, my dear, you're heading nowhere. Yes. She tells me every time. She tells me you need if you don't have someone that can correct you, that can tell you the truth to your face, that can lash you, tell you this is it. If you don't have someone that can tell you, my dear, you're wrong. It's as good as you being a nobody. Yeah.
So, as a gospel artist, what's your message? What's that message that you have for people? What's that message you want them to always receive when you minister to them?
Okay. The message, my desire has always been to let people know that God is worth serving. That without God, I don't think there is anything you can achieve in this life without Jesus. My message has always to let people know that God is loving, God is kind, God is sweet. He's everything good you can think of. I've always wanted to, you know, tell my fellow youths, let them know through my songs that if it's not God, then it's nothing. Yes. I've always wanted to let them know that you just have to keep that it pays to serve God. Just have to keep loving God. Just have to see reasons to worship God. You just have to see reasons to appreciate God. To always appreciate God. Just to love Him. Just love Him.
So I know that you're actually very passionate about music. So if you weren't doing music, what else would you have been doing?
um, Actually, if I wasn't doing music, but aside music though, I still do some other things. Like
Okay.
I love handwork. I love crafts. I love to cook. Ah, food. Hey, I love food though.
Because the man shall not live by bread
I
alone.
know, but in my own situation, I'm not living by bread alone. I still live by the word of God. I still live by
There's
God's
bread,
grace.
there's God's word.
But you see, food. I love food, sha. I love food, so I love to cook. I love to cook. I love at times I go online, I check out for recipes. I love to cook. Then I make hearts, I make fascinators. Yes, I love anything handwork. I love it. Yeah.
So How has music impacted your daily life?
Okay. Um, my song Chukoma
Mm,
has taught me to be grateful,
mm,
to have this heart of gratitude.
mm,
Yeah, my song has taught me that in life, in life, you just have to be grateful. You just have to, you just have to be very grateful.
mm,
You just have to have this heart of gratitude
mm.
to God.
So this song you did was a collaboration. You collaborated with someone, Mr. J Law.
Yeah,
Such he has an amazing voice, and I
yeah, he
think he did a
does.
good job. So I'm like, how was it working with him? Because I know that working with people is not easy.
Yeah,
It's not an easy thing. It's not an easy
yeah.
route to go. So how was that moment when you had to work with him and work with other people to make that song a success?
Okay. See, first of all, I want to thank JLo.
Mm,
Yeah. Um, you see, Chukoma, I did this song in the studio
mm.
in the year 2020. When was
COVID
COVID again?
2020.
2020. Yeah, that was when I did the song, and
Mm.
all thanks to JLo. Yeah, he encouraged me to do the song.
Mm.
Yeah, he did. I remember I followed him to the studio then. So next, after when he finished
Mm.
with his song, well, he turned and said, "Ah, Sandra, it's time for you to do this your song with Chukoma.
Mm.
Oh. We have to do this song. It's very powerful."
Mm.
He kept telling me that the song is
Mm.
very
Powerful.
powerful.
Mm.
So he paid for the section.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So that was how I did the song in the studio.
Oh wow.
So I sincerely want to thank him
Mm.
for the encouragement. And
Mm.
Jello is a very calm person. He doesn't
Mm.
have any issues at all.
Mm.
Yeah, working with him is very wholesome.
Mm.
He's a very great person.
Mm.
He's a very nice person. So working with him was no issues at all.
Mm.
Was no issues at all. And he has ideas.
Mm. I
You know.
just felt like the both of you were like a perfect blend. You're a calm, quiet person, and Jilo was the
Eh,
energetic person.
hmm.
So it was a perfect blend.
He has energy.
Mm.
My energy not even with your own at all. No, no, no. I give it to him. He has that energy. Ah, in fact, he has energy.
Mm.
God really blessed him with that.
Mm.
He has energy. There is no song, no matter how dull the song
Mm.
is, J Lo will make it.
Yeah. Sparked.
Yeah. So he's a very good person to work with.
Mm.
Yes.
Also,
He has a very strong voice too, so he's a very good person to work with.
if you have an opportunity to do another collaboration with someone else, who would come into your mind?
I still want to have my collaboration with Jilo. Yes, because
Oh.
yeah, one thing I
Mm,
like about him is
mm,
before he does anything,
mm,
before he takes any step, he prays.
mm,
Yes, he inquires from God.
mm,
He commits everything to God.
mm,
So he's one good person I would want to keep
mm.
collaborating
So,
with. Yes.
okay, so if you have an opportunity to collaborate with any popular artist, who would that be? Who knows?
Number one on the list.
Hmm.
Sinach.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So nice.
Second on the list.
Mm.
Mercy Chinwa. I love her energy. Hey, I love that woman carry grace.
Mm.
And let me just keep this.
This too.
No, 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 wait. Another person.
Mm.
Uh-huh. He's a man, oh.
Mm. Jello is a man, I mean.
No, not Joseph. Not him. Pastor Nat.
Oh
That man carry
wow.
grace.
Yeah, amazing.
Ah,
Such an amazing personality. It's a nice thing that you look out for amazing personalities to
yeah.
collaborate with. So nice. So we'd love to know what social media handles that you have an active one in case people want to follow you and want to watch your songs?
Okay, I have my YouTube channel,
Mm.
Blessing Sandra in bracket.
Mm.
Sandra B, that's my stage name.
Mm.
Then I have okay, I'm on Facebook as
Mm.
well, Blessing Sandra. Bracket official Sandra B.
Mm.
Then I'm on
Instagram.
Instagram as well, Blessing
Mm.
Sandra,
Mm.
Sandra B.
So you have her Blessing Sandra all through Facebook, on her YouTube channel, and also on her Instagram
Mhm.
handle of Blessing Sandra. So who would you like to give a shout out to? I know there are a lot of them, from the people you worked with to family. So
Yeah, I would love to give a shout out to my family first of all. My
mm.
mom, my sister, my aunties.
Mm.
Then I would love to give a shout out to my friends, my loved ones.
Mm.
You know, people that have been there for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, people that have always prayed for me.
Mm.
People that have always been there to encourage me. So I want to give a shout out to them. I want to say thank you so much for your love, for your support, for your care.
Mm.
You guys are amazing.
Mm.
And I keep thanking God for bringing you on my way.
Mm.
You know, the best thing you can have is to have people around you that loves you for you, that loves you for who you are, that tells you the truth, that sees beyond where you are.
Mm.
Yes, so I want to give a shout out to everybody that has supported me. I also want to give a shout out to those that shared my song,
Mm.
liked my song on my YouTube channel, those that have subscribed.
Mm.
I want to say thank you. I am grateful. Thank you very much. And to those that have, watched my song and,
Shared it.
commented on it,
Mm.
that encouraged me, I just want to say thank you all. I am very, very grateful.
Mm.
God bless you all.
Mm. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So one last question, and we will wrap this section off. So, should we be expecting any new jam? Should we be keeping our fingers crossed?
Yes, by God's grace. Hopefully, by God's grace, I'll be releasing another one this year.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm making plans.
To
I'm
do
making
that.
preparations towards
Mm.
that. So I'll be releasing another single this year.
Mm.
By God's grace. By God's grace.
Mm.
God willing.
Yeah, God's willing. So, my wonderful and amazing people, you heard it all from Sandra B. She would be bringing another jam to us this year by God's grace. So keep your fingers crossed. So while we're waiting all for her to put her song together, that's the next one for the year together. Please, this one, Chukoma. I mean, it was an amazing song. So it has a lot of morals, has a lot of stories that are enlightening. So while we're waiting for her to bring up a new one, I think we should go back to the or this Chukoma video, like
Yes.
subscribe to her YouTube channel, share it with your friends, families.
Yeah.
You must have a reason to be grateful to God now. Have a now.
Exactly.
I mean, you crossed from
The song says
2023.
Chukwoma Meremoma, God that has done me well.
Hmm.
God that has done God that has given me life.
Hmm.
If
I mean, if not for anything.
not for anything.
Hmm.
That will cross 2023, 2024. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's God's grace.
Yeah.
So the song is all about thanking God. It's just about thanking
So you
God.
heard her, you have a lot of reasons to thank God. I
Yeah.
mean, you have life. So please go back to watch her videos, subscribe to her YouTube channel, share it with your friends and your family. That friend that is going through chaotic time, this is the best
Yeah.
moment to send that song to
Yeah.
your friend
Yeah.
so that they can, be encouraged to know that, oh, if God can do it for this person, God can also do it for me.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a famous saying that if God did something for your friend, it means that God is in your neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly.
God has done it for her. God is in our neighborhood.
Yes,
He's in your
so
neighborhood. So the best thing you can do is to watch the song and be thankful.
mm.
Thank you so much, Sandra B, for coming on this platform today. So grateful to have you. I mean, to have a super duper star sitting with me. Woo! Oh my god. I mean, I think I should take my flowers. I'm the first person who had an interview with Sandra B. So you all take note of it. Oh, I'm the first person who interviewed her. Thank you all so much. Sandra, what's your last word to these people?
My last word is just don't give up.
Mm,
In everything you do, don't give up.
mm,
And keep being you. Don't try to compete with anybody. Keep being you. Keep being you. And if there is need for you to improve on yourself, please do.
mm,
And in everything, make God number one.
mm.
In everything, make God number one. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you so much for that amazing piece of advice. All right. So this is all we'll be having here today. This is all we can do for now. But we promise to be bringing you more exciting talks and videos from the one and only Sandra Bray. So keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Thank you so
yeah,
much
yeah,
and
yeah.
bye for now.
Bye.